Guess what? It happens to be National Chocolate Candy Day. We must celebrate. A piece can actually, though, do more than just satisfy your sweet tooth.
Apparently, it can do a whole lot. We have with us here intimacy expert Dr. V with Houston Relationship Therapy here. Good morning. Always good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
So, what else can chocolate do for us that I didn't know about?
Yeah, so besides just melting in your mouth and that sensual feeling that you can get from eating it, it does release serotonin and endorphins. So that can give you a sense of overall well-being and happiness. Super important. And some people have said that it is an aphrodisiac, but that's more about the sensations that you get. So next time you have a piece of chocolate, make sure you're letting it melt in your mouth. Some, of course, melt more easily than others, so make sure you're picking the right kinds. And also just the sensations of eating it are very pleasurable. I have heard of people who have actual addictions, so be mindful of that. But just the sense of pleasure surrounding chocolate is so important. And of course, you can take it into the bedroom and, you know, like I said, some things melt, and it can give you a fun target to lick and kiss.
And I tell you what, it does, it just is something about it that's comforting too. Just the sweetness, the sugar, everything about it, right?
All of those things can create the sense of euphoria for some people. Again, just being mindful of how you're eating it. And then the number one thing that I want everyone to know is it can promote openness when you're communicating. Some studies have shown that having some chocolate can actually help a conversation go much better and more smoothly. So,
if you like chocolate,
if you like chocolate,
then you're in trouble.
What exactly is in it that creates all of this?
Well, it depends on the you've known that there are different types of quality
especially
of chocolate.
Especially milk or dark chocolate,
Milk or dark chocolate. Again, if it has, there are different, it's not so much the ingredients in it, it's what it does to your brain, this idea that we've got around chocolate, and overall, just, again, I go back to the pleasure, the sensuality of it, and, you know, with who needs another excuse, right?
Yeah.
But just eat it.
You just think about the kinds of even white chocolate. Does it matter which one we're talking about that will make you feel that way, or just whichever one you prefer the taste of, it'll have that effect on you?
Well, that is the number one thing, is if it creates a sense of pleasure for you, then that's what's overall going to release those endorphins and serotonins. But the other piece of it is the ability to melt. So dark chocolate doesn't melt as easily as milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is probably going to be your go-to if you're wanting to have kind of a sensual experience with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I know you wanted us to try the chocolate.
I would love for you to be open. Yeah, this is Hershey. Be open, more open, and have a little bit. Enjoy that on the break.
Why wait till a break when we can enjoy it right now?
Well, I'm already enjoying it now, so here we go.
So when it comes to having these conversations with your partner, maybe a more sensitive conversation, not that you have to be super like, eat this, but if you give it like 5 to 10 minutes before, where you kind of maybe even give them a Hershey kiss, something to just kind of allow for it to start to work.
Then break the bad news to them.
then that's when you say, hey, let's go over the budget.
Let's talk about these New Year's resolutions and will you even be in my new year?
That's a whole other conversation, right?
Whole other conversation.
Thanks, Dr. V.
Thanks, guys.